Good morning, traders. Michael Sabo here with MF Global, coming to you here on Thursday, October 20th. Some commentary here in the energy markets. First off, let's start off the recap here. Dees crude yesterday. For those of you that remember my post from yesterday, if you haven't checked it out, you're going to see some weakness there in that market. And quite some time there, if you look at the intraday, drill down, look at, say, a 10-minute chart, see that market was pretty range-bound back and forth here. Some good opportunities there on the intraday. And then just after the beige book came out, just after around 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, we saw crude prices take about a $2 move to the downside in about 30 minutes there. So really a big push here on the downside. Crude saw a lot of weakness, never recovered. We actually got a close down at 86.29, official close there after hitting lows of 86.03. So real good pullback. If you recall, yesterday I was indicating that we could possibly see things pulling back to around that 85-ish area. We never got quite down that far, but nonetheless did see a lot of weakness there. Not that I thought we were going to get down to 85 in one day, but I think that's kind of where this market's heading at. Now, fast forward here to today's action. So far, it's been a bit mixed here. We've been a little firmer here at one point on the overnight, and then we kind of weakened here a little bit this morning. We've been under 85. We're currently trading around 86.06, which is off today about 24-25 cents here right now. So seeing a little bit of weakness in there. Take a look at the outside market activities, or outside markets right now. A lot of weakness there. We saw that yesterday in equities. This morning here, getting kind of a mixed tone there. There are reports that Gaddafi is dead, so we'll see how that affects the markets. But so far, not seeing too much of an impact, I don't think, either way there right now. But you take a look at things here right now. As far as the complex goes here, Brent around 109.42. That's actually up about $1. The RBOB around 265.64, up about 115. The heat over $3 here, $3.74, up about 274. Something we got to look here right now is that we have seen here in the European Union, we've seen some of these talks that are breaking down in the size and the magnitude of this bailout package. It's kind of broken down here a little bit, and so I think there is some concern there. But I think what that's going to translate into here is for the oil market, anyways, they don't come to some resolution, and anything they do there, I think, is going to be problematic in my opinion. But these failed talks and this breakdown here is going to leave traders wondering what the demand outlook for crude oil is. And so I think that's where you're going to see some of this further weakness kind of playing in. Long term, still a bull on crude. In the short term here, still looking for that pullback. Plus the technicals on it here, I think, suggest this market, got a substantial run up. We're losing some momentum, and I think you're going to get some more of that pullback. So I'm still kind of targeting that 85 area here right now. Yesterday's EIA numbers, though, was a surprise draw, coming in at about 4.7 million barrels. Mainly the reason is there's a lack of imports. We saw a plunge there in the weekly imports, so we did see a drawdown there. Most traders, as you know, I was reporting yesterday, we were looking to see build. Expectations were to see a build about 1 to 1.5 million barrels, some as high as 2 million, and of course we got the opposite, we got a draw. Nonetheless, didn't add any support to the market, so we'll kind of watch to see how today plays out. Nat gas, we do have the EIA inventory numbers coming out here in a little while. Expected to see an injection of 110 billion cubic feet. Currently on that Dees contract, trading around 379.5. We're off just a little bit, about 1 to 2 cents. But feel free, call me on the trade desk. We can talk a little bit more detail. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about some short-term strategies as well as long-term strategies in that market, how you can take advantage of it, not just in the energies, but also other markets as well. You can reach me on the trade desk at 1-800-798-7671. And by the way, I want to let you know, too, here at noon, I'm going to be hosting here an Opportunity and Options webinar, so be sure to tune in on that. We'll be going over 5 different types of option strategies, bullish option plays in the market. So if you've got some interest in option, tune in on that, and you can learn some more about it. And as always, remember that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results, and the risk of loss does exist in futures trading.